So I think I had the streaming quality set to too high, so I'm starting over this live stream. I'll just delete the other one once I get to that point. But this is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, my favorite game for PS2 and the first one that I ever owned. So I'm gonna be quiet while the cutscenes play and just leave things be.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
So at the beginning, there's a lot of kind of lengthy explanations, but we're gonna get through them pretty quickly and move on to the main gameplay.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer. Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all. Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them. Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health. You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
And that's all the main tutorial stuff, so the rest of the game won't be as heavy with the tutorials right at the beginning.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
They're no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So, I don't want to go in the water because there's a shark in the water that eats you. You can technically defeat it, but it only spawns another one, another one, another one. So, I'm gonna avoid that for now.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
I was gonna say, I hear one of the scout fly boxes, but I can see it in here.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
I suppose so. Oh, there it is. Done. I might as well talk to the mayor. No, I don't have some things that I'm gonna want for talking to these people.
So many places to see, and so little time.
It's like a little scavenger hunt within the game to find all those. Which, if you like that type of thing, awesome, but if you don't... So these are actually really cool, this platform that's on the ground here.
What a weird-looking thing! I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
I was already working on it. So then we're gonna go, and it gives me a whole bunch of these. Done. So I think one of the boxes is back over here, but I can't actually go this way yet. I don't know if there still is, but there was a glitch when you played the original version back on PS2, where if you jumped from somewhere up here towards the hut that's up here, if you reached a certain part on the roof, it would give you a free power cell that you can't see. I'm not gonna try for it, but my brother used to do it all the time. So weird. So this is Fire Canyon, which is what we're trying to get the zoomer for to get across. And we'll get to that stuff later down the line. Pretty sure the box is up here. Might be up there. There we go. Yeah. So that's 4 out of 7. 3 more. I think one of them's over there somewhere. The controls are a little different than I remember them, but it's been some years, so as long as I stay in the shallow water, the shark won't come and eat me.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Oh, I see it. I just need to get over there. I just got rolled off the wrong way. So there's another scout fly box. It seems like it's slightly laggy control-wise, which is weird. I'll just have to get used to it. So that's 5. There's 2 more. Let's go up and check this out.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
I don't think we have 120 yet, so we'll come back to it later. I think we're actually gonna go talk to the farmer that's over there. There might be one in his house. There is. Okay. So now there's only 1 scout fly left to find, and is it over here? Sometimes I like to play tricks and hide them right on the edge of another place. I'm gonna follow the precursor orbs. I can use more of them anyway.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
See, and even though I went outside of the village a little bit, it still counted as the orbs in the village. Also, do we talk to somebody about making a deal like that? Because I don't remember doing that. Whoops. Sorry, Cal. So there's one last scout fly box right over here. Whooping.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
So, now that that's done, this button, options? Not options. 7 out of 7 scout flies, and these are all the ways to get power cells. So there's 3 that I haven't talked about yet in this area. And as you saw already, I already picked up all of the precursor orbs. So here's one area where I can talk about how to get one. The farmer offers one, the mayor offers, I think, 2. And I can talk to my uncle right now and I think trade for 1. And I think I'm gonna do that.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return. I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Alrighty, that's 6 power cells. And now, one's showing. There's 2 left to get inside the village. One is over there, and you get it for doing an external task that's not here. One is down here, and we're gonna talk to the farmer about it.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
So, we're gonna get cows back into the corral. We're gonna actually... If you punch them at the side, they do switch directions, which is kind of funny. And since I didn't follow that one all the way back, it tried to turn around and not go in. Get in there. No, you're going the wrong way. Stop. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Keep going. Get in there. Keep moving. No. Stop. Go that way. Get in there. No. Keep going.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Gotta bring in the crops. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Yeehaw! So, now we have trade 120 orbs twice, and a mysterious one we'll get to later. So for now, we're gonna continue on over into the next area. Yeah, over to here. The Orbis. So we'll have a chance to get all these orbs later, but I'm just gonna collect the majority of them now. And then there's some that we can't reach. There. The controls are backwards when you hit that button, in case you're wondering why I usually don't actually hit the right button. Oh, I thought it was down here. I guess it was at the other bridge, but here's a scout fly. So the thing about those boxes is they explode and they hurt you like a nitro box in Crash Bandicoot. So if I'm thinking right, then... Here it is. Here's what I was looking for. This is fun.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Absolutely.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. And if you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yeah, so, catching fish. I always thought this was super fun.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Left. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. You missed a jumbo, laddie.
That's okay.
Looks like you could use a bigger net.
It's been a long time since I did this, so I'm gonna try again.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
So do you see the light that actually comes out of the net when you catch a fish? That's what I get for trying to talk instead of focusing, but there's actually a light that comes out of the net when you catch a fish that's different colors depending on if you count a 1 pound or a 5 pound fish.
Here comes a big one.
See, it flashes yellow instead of green when you catch the 5 pound fish. Pretty cool.
Steady, boy. Missed again. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Hold steady. You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the PowerCell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
So now he just sits down here and cackles eternally. And I don't think we even see him again for the rest of the playthrough unless you fall back down there. That's okay. So we'll come back to a lot of areas that are here later, but I want to go inside for now. So if you run into the spiky plant arms, they do hurt
to the
you.
top of that tower.
I fell off the tower. It's okay. There's two ways to go about going up this tower. One is this way, and one is the platform way. Never mind, there's just a scout fly here. I thought it was a whole path, for some reason it's not. So this is like a super boost, which is really cool. No, it took off without me. Come back. Okay. Darn it. Pretty sure I could make it from this side. So like I talked about, the controls are slightly laggy, which makes it a little harder. Oh, I can actually just walk to the next platform. That's good to know. There, I made it. So, I always do this weird thing where you jump, because then you fall twice as fast, but you can just wait. Up here?
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
I didn't even try. Thanks, though. Check. That's okay.
Have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
So we talked about that we couldn't get this before, we can now. So fun. I thought so. Again. Actually, I don't need to use that one. Woo. The thing about going super fast is it makes things hard to judge when you're... Hi, plant boss. The thing about the beetles is that they have spikes that come out every once in a while. So it's run from the spikes until the things retract and punch it. It actually took health there that I don't think it was supposed to take. Yeah, it's pretty epic death. Swallowed by a plant monster. Anyway. Now that we've done that, let's actually beat it this time around. Nice try, though. Oh, it actually bit again. It's not supposed to bite after you defeat it, because it's supposed to go into this phase. Yeah, it's double biting, and it didn't do that in the original version. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to punch away from it, but I guess that's not working here, so I'll have to try something else. Which is cool that everything is exactly the same. Are you kidding me? I don't feel like I ran into that. So that took double damage because I ran into the plant thing at the beginning. I don't remember it having those like red barrel kind of turns either, but it could be just it's been a long time. Okay, this time for sure. I just fell off the edge. That's okay. I'm just glad I didn't fall off the edge for an instant death. Okay, so this should be third hit, boss death. Just like in normal games. There we go. And pop. So there's a funny thing where if you jump on it, orbs come out. Yeah, it's squishy like gel. It looks like you should be able to bounce on it, but you can't. Anyway. And that's done. So the fisher's down there, cackling away. Or scout flies. So I learned something kind of silly about this accidentally when I was messing around. Shit, I fell off. It can make things way easier if you're trying to do the time schedule thing that's right over here. If you bump this in just the right way, it actually charges you with eco. And then you can just use that eco instead of whatever else it offers you to get to the store. Done. So, now we're gonna proceed to actually break the device that I just used to help me. By doing this.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
5 out of 7 of the scout flies.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower. Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
We can, but I'm actually not going to do that right this second. What I'm going to do instead is I'm coming down here. So, here is the last scout fly. No, my bad. We still have one more. Here is a PowerCell that we haven't gotten, and a bunch of orbs. You can actually dive if you're in deep enough water, but you have to be careful because in certain areas, like I talked about before, there is the shark. Anyway. There is 150.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
That's fine.
Hey, Jack! Can I, have your insect collection?
I don't remember that one from the original either. So I actually can't see the beam, but I can see the next little spinny do that allows me to line it up over here. Oh, and there's the last scout fly. I see it over there. So that's over there. Okay, so I need to go back around to this area. So I'll get that in just a minute. I'm gonna come over here and get this last scalp fly. And all the orbs. So now that that's done, we can go over here and connect the eco beam some more. So that's by the entrance over here. If you spin on the way down, you're less likely to take fall damage if you fall a long ways, which is usually why I try to spin. You can also do a little hover effect that takes you further. Oh, I'm on Sandover Village because I came
Go
closer.
tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
So I actually left the jungle side of things, so I have to go back up here to see the stats for this guy. I can actually flip between them. So I got everything except for Return to the Mayor, which I'm going to do when I go back into town. And that'll be 100% of power cells, 100% of orbs, and all the scout flies.
Hey! Let's go check out old Fish Brett's speedboat at the dock.
I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to go talk to the mayor first.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Shiny, happy steeples.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Done and done. That's 16 out of 20 that they want me to have. So, there's 2 more for Sandover Village, but we have to go elsewhere before we can complete them, because we need more precursor orbs. Which means now we're heading to Misty Island. Via the speedboat the fisherman talked about. You can cross on your own swimming across, but it's really hard to defeat the shark and keep going all the way across. If you miss the shark's timing, it's insta-death.
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's a whole new experience when you're covered in fuzz.
There we go. So these guys you have to actually hit twice. Done. I'm gonna go over here first. No, there's nothing back there. Never mind. Is there something over here? Maybe. Go that way. No, there's nothing that way either. So something has eco that's around. They need it to get to that power cell.
Don't fall into the mist below us! Because I don't think we'll make it back.
I see. I'll try not to then.
That eco makes your attack stronger.
Huh. Okay. But blue eco doesn't, even though it makes my moves faster. Okay, so blue, and I need to go this way with it. I'm not fast enough this time. Yeah, I knew I wasn't. Okay, just about rolled right off the edge. Okay, this is gonna be good. Maybe, if I can get over there. Get over there, get over. Aww. I keep expecting to fall in that hole when I do spinny things in between. I nearly died, but I got it. Anyway.
Oh. Knock over those bones!
I see. So this is fun.
I see the sculptor's muse!
We actually get to chase it around like a track, and you have to kind of cut it off so that you can catch it. I'm gonna collect the orbs first, though. Like I said, I'm collecting the orbs before I actually go after it. It allows me to kill all the enemies that are in between, which will make it essentially easier to catch later. Oh, hi, Scoutfly. That's the first one, actually. Wow. probably missed some orbs somewhere down here. No, I don't see any, actually. I see a really cool area over there, but I want to catch the Muse before I move on. I was just looking for precursor orbs. So it was somewhere over here, right? It went that way. There it is. Why? Imagine the corpse that made these giant bones. What? Where did you... Okay. Come here. Done. So, the part that's over here is a lot of fun. And I'm gonna do this part for now. So,
let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them!
If you hit the spikes that the balloon lurkers have, you get really injured. So, don't hit the spikes. Go in there. Thank you. Pop goes the lurker.
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
I'm not ready for you to teleport it back. It doesn't happen anyway. So there's the second scout fly. There's 19 out of 20. So I'll go up there in a bit. I'm gonna come over here real quick. Where am I supposed to get the eco for this? Is there some... There must be some somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, this is gonna be... There's only one, and it's kind of a ways away. This is gonna be... It's over there. Okay. Oh. I can't even see. I'm getting hurt while I can't see. That's not even remotely fair. I just about jumped off the map, but I got it. Okay. Oh, hi, PowerCell over there.
Watch your back! We remember what happened the last time we were here. It's an ambush, Jak! It's an ambush!
That's fun.
Get the red ego!
Done and done.
This place gives me the willies! Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
So if we jump in the ooze, it just kills us and sends us back. So I'm not doing that. Tonight's featured event. I agree. So... Is this the side that I started on? It is. So I'm gonna go back and actually go up there on the top layer. And then I'll come back and cross that after. The top layer over here. So I'll have to do some dodging things, but it shouldn't be too terrible. This gets a little tricky because of the bouncing ones, but it's something that's too horrible. 5 of the 7 scout flights. So, this is actually where the cannon is. And now the cannon's ours.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
So, we're actually gonna use the cannon.
Get some! Get some!
So the boxes down there, you can explode them, and I want to.
Alright! Treasure! Alright! More orbs!
I think that's all of them, actually. So, here we go. I'm just gonna... And here we are. And that's 200 solid. That's the wrong side. I want to exit this side this time. Over here. Yeah. There. So now... Done. So I wonder what needs blue eco, since there's blue eco everywhere here. Oh, I came all the way around, so there's a power cell over here. And another scout fly. Good. So that's 6. And there's 7 over there. I didn't get all the orbs, though. Buzzin'. I wonder why I missed orbs then. Guess it doesn't matter, but weird. There's a little tiny area down here. No? No orbs down here? wonder how many orbs I'm missing. I'm missing 6. I bet they're all together too, wherever they are. Well, here's 3 of them. So there's probably 3 somewhere around here still. I know I'm gonna feel stupid for looking for so long for these eggs later. The precursor orbs. Especially if there's somewhere really obvious that I'm just not seeing. Like I could have missed just 3 down the water or something. That's where they are. It's just on top of that. Back up we go. Now I'm gonna get eaten by the shark. Possibility I missed some over by the eco pool too. But I think I'm just gonna... I can't believe that works. These eggs are probably in the most obvious place ever, and I'm probably just overlooking them again and again. I feel like I protect every area at least semi-well. I don't know. I'm done looking for now. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna do for now in this game. Thank you so much for watching if you did, and have a wonderful rest of your day.